I'm Gabby with Cooking with the Cullinans, and today we are gonna make this cheesy Rotel dip. It's really great for game day, a day when you're serving tacos, let's be real, anytime. And today I'm gonna serve it with some corn chips. These are the ingredients that you are gonna need to make the cheesy Rotel dip. Some ground beef, and this is optional. You could also use ground chicken, ground turkey, even sausage would probably be great, or just omit it altogether. You're gonna need some Velveeta cheese, some Rotel. I chose the hot, but you could definitely use the mild. And then also a can of the cream of mushroom soup. Okay, so I'm just gonna brown up whatever meat you used. So I'm browning up the ground beef. I'm gonna add a little pepper and a little salt to it, but this is optional, you know, just to your taste. And once I get this good and browned up, I'm gonna go ahead and drain off all of the fat, and then I'll start to add in the cheese, the cream of mushroom soup, and the Rotel. So now that I have browned the ground beef and drained all of the fat off, I'm gonna start by putting in the cream of mushroom soup. And what I love about this recipe is if you want a lot of it, then you can certainly add more cream of mushroom soup and more ground beef. You can add more cheese as well. But if you want to make a smaller batch, you won't need as much. So I do have the heat on about medium-low heat right now. And I'm going to combine all of this. And then next, I'm going to put in the Rotel. And you don't want to drain it. You're going to need and want all of that liquid that's in there. And you may have to turn it kind of back up to medium because we want it to get nice and warm. And then you're gonna put in the Velveeta cheese. You don't wanna start with the cheese because it just will burn on the bottom and kind of make a mess. You wanna have the liquid already in there from the cream of mushroom soup and the Rotel. Like I said, otherwise it's just gonna burn on the bottom. And here, once we get it kind of, you'll hear it bubbling, I'm gonna turn it back down to the medium-low. And I'm just gonna continue to stir this in until all of the Velveeta is melted. Dip that is all mixed up together. You can see that the cheese, the Velveeta cheese, is all melted now, so it's nice and cheesy. So I had reduced it down to closer to low because you don't want to be in a hurry. You definitely don't want to burn the cheese. And I just kept constantly stirring it to be sure that it doesn't burn on the bottom. Now, if you're not going to serve this right away, it's going to be a little bit. You definitely want to put it down on low, and you're going to want to keep stirring it occasionally. Otherwise, the cheese will burn on the bottom. So here is the finished product of the cheesy Rotel dip. I did pre-warm this bowl with hot water before I put the dip in there. That way it'll stay nice and warm longer. I'm going to serve it today with these corn chips we have left over from Halloween. So they are orange and black. And hey, if you're serving it on game day and those are the colors of your team, awesome. So this is the dip. As I said, you could use other than the hot Rotel, but I love some hot. Yum. I hope you enjoy. So if you are liking what we're doing, please subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and leave some comments. I'll get back to you. Hope you have an awesome day. So one last thing is, as always, I will be sure to put the recipe right in the comments, the first one. And I'll also add a few little hints and tips too. For example, if you want to take this somewhere, it's great to make it up and then put it in a slow cooker. You can also do the whole process in the slow cooker other than browning the meat, because a slow cooker won't brown meat. But I'll put some other hints and tips in that, and it'll be in the first comment. I hope you enjoy.